So to recap what we did last time, we created a pyramid object that was added to the link set, to the malleable link set, and we were able to create a pyramid menu item that was added to the link set. And then because what we really wanted to do is to demonstrate how users can add their own object to the malleable link set library. Something that I missed mentioning last time is how to select a given object and have that particular object removed. So you just select the object by left clicking on it and holding until the object lights up. So this means that the object is selected. Again, left click, hold until it lights up. That's how you select objects. And now to delete it, I would click on the remove button. Okay, and that single selected object is removed. Left click, hold until it lights up, then remove to remove it. Okay, so let's clear the whole scene. I also mentioned last time that for adding more complex objects to the link set, such as mesh objects, you have an extra step for setting the contact point. And we explained what the contact point was last time. Okay, so just to give an example, I'm going to create add a new object to the library of the malleable link set, and I'm going to create the menu item here. So I have a smaller version so that it fits in the periphery here of the disk. And if you remember, we had a command that we type in, it's create, exclamation mark create, let's call this fern 3, and 1 in the description text box. So it's create, exclamation mark create fern 3, and 1 in the description box. And I take this item, I'm going to link it to the link set, to the existing link set. Let's put it here for now. So this is selected. I'm going to select the other larger objects. I'm sorry that show highlight is not activated by default. I'm going to enlarge, to resize this, enlarge it a little bit more. And let's set the contact point for this fern. Okay, to create, to find the contact point for a mesh object, you need firstly to create a platform. Okay, that's the trick I use. I create a platform and then I link it up with the mesh object. So you can see that the mesh object is the root and the platform is the child. Okay, and then what I'll do, just remember that the child object, well, the root object is the one that's selected last, and then you link the objects up, and the one that is selected last is the root object. Okay, let me make sure that I got this right. When you have a few objects, like two cubes and the third one, and let's just say that you want to make the first, the blue one, root, what you do is you select those two first, and lastly you select the blue one, and you can see that it is selected. It becomes the root of the link set. Okay, so let's delete this. Basic stuff, but you know, needs to be said, needs to be explained. Now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to include the set ml prim 0.3 and movable prim 0.2. Those are two scripts that are required to be added to the mesh object. I'm going to click at the base here just to make sure that the contact point is set properly, and then I'm going to verify whether data has been added to the mesh object. Yes, I'm going to change the name to, I think it's fern3 now, and then I'm going to unlink and get rid of the base. Okay, so this is supposed to be ready. Let me check whether we got this right. So this is supposed to be fern3, create fern3. Alright, so let me just take a copy, because you never know where those end up sometimes. That way I can still have a copy that I can fall back to. Alright, so we have fern3. I'm going to drop it in. And let's check whether the menu is working. It's lighting up. And now I'm going to place it on the ground. And it's coming up fine. So here you have it. You have been able to add one more object to the link set. Okay. So now you have many different plants to play with, and you can see how easy it is to create some interesting scenes. Yeah, it's quite fun. Alright, thanks for your attention. Hope you found this interesting.